So I've been noticing like the other stuff happening a lot more recently. And I don't know if it's a lot more or just actually left my house or looked up. And like I was wanting these pants, and I just go into the store and they're there, and it's like, I don't think that store generally has pants like that. And, and at the same time that morning, I was saying how my dresser doesn't match my room because it looks like it's just cheaply painted over in all white, so it doesn't match like the elegant style I'm trying to make for that room. And then magically, like matching knobs of some crazy design appeared where I was at as well. Same store. Store had a bunch of stuff there that I asked for. This is not the first time. It isn't the first time this store does this either. And then, like, was out of this, and I needed more of that. And so I stopped in this store, and like this generally not sold at places, and these are like bargain stores, thrift stores I go to, and this stuff's appearing. And so then those appeared in the like a whole shelf. I should go back and buy them all, but I was carrying other stuff, so I only got a couple. Plus, I'm trying to save money, get better things. And then I woke up in the morning and I was like, I need pre-workout. And then like the stuff I wanted to try was like on sale more than I think I've ever seen it. Like pretty deep sale considering how expensive that stuff is normally. Definitely not the first time. And then I was like, oh man, I missed the Halloween clearance because my schedule's off. Normally when I used to be in Columbus and USA, I would always like hit stores up clearance. Or I didn't have to with Christmas because Kroger would have a sale like a week before, but decorate the house with Halloween stuff. And then hold on. Okay, yeah. So that reminded me of that as well. Um, just like how different stuff is placed throughout the stores sometimes. Like I notice sometimes I'll be forgetting something or there'll be something I'm looking for. Maybe I haven't forgot it yet. I just haven't been to that area of the store. And it'll just be randomly out of place somewhere on the shelf. And like, for instance, I didn't get it because I'm trying to like make sure I get other stuff I need first. But and plus I'd rather read reviews of long lighters to find out which long lighter's the best. Like that candle right there, wherever it's at, right there. Like I needed a long lighter to light it, and it just happened to be like, I mean, I think that's standard in a store, so that's not too out of hand, but considering I walked like, down like one aisle of the store, and like all this stuff here, including other like hydration drinks and stuff, because I have just like, I go through like, I don't know, 6 to 12 Gatorade things a day or something. That's probably if I'm like not drinking enough. But yeah, so the long lighters, like a whole selection of them are all laying out too. And like little things will like be all out of place, and I'm all like, I needed like a spoon holder for my stove when I cook, right? And you put your dirty spoon up there and all that. Then I end up getting one. I end up finding this thing, and it's not sold as a spoon holder, but I'm just like, yeah, with the things I see. So how does that just appear in the store? like that's pretty much not gonna be, like the person working at the store going and putting it on the shelf because they know I just asked for that, right? It's gotta be something a little different, I'm gonna assume. And I wanted to go to Halloween. Like I said, I wanted to go to I didn't care whether it was the clearance or not. I wanted to like just shop to decorate my house and stuff, and get clothing too. So then my friend, I meet up with him the next day, and then he asks if I want to go to the store with him. And so I go to the store thinking I'm about to buy some eggs because it's like days after Halloween. I already just assumed every store was out of everything. Nope, there's like um, two aisles of stuff, and then okay, so however it works out at the same time. The day before, I also said I need one of these clear bags for, or rather, I think they showed me that I need the clear bags for stadiums because generally I take my other bags and then you gotta go through it, and with this, like, I just pass through, no problem. And that just happened to be like right there in a part of the store too where I've found stuff before. I'm pretty sure I was asking for, obviously, the bag section, but I mean, it's the same location almost, pretty much. Probably is laid out most the same places, most the same at many of the Walmarts, but not all of them. So they're all a little bit different. I'm just trying to think like, and so I got, okay, so they had like only a couple shirts left. They had Halloween shirts. I didn't even really think of that. But then after I went back down the aisle, I was like, wait a minute, they're shirts. And then it's like two of my favorite cloth shirts for working out because they breathe and they fit so well. Like if I get certain women's shirts, they fit me better because I have a chest. And I have a thin waist and a chest, and so some of that stuff fits better, and it's good for working out, and it's really light and breathable. And they had like, I don't know, like 8 or 14 shirts left or something like that, and not too many. And two of them were those with some pretty cool purple stuff on it too, witches and haunted house stuff. And they also had two Friday the 13th shirts. Like considering there's only like 14, 24 shirts left and they're all assorted. That's like, you know, pretty high odds there that I'd asked for more Friday the 13th shirts as well. So, and then on top of that, I was asking, like I said, I was asking for the gold velour pants in specific. I think I asked for, I was looking at orange, but I probably meant gold considering that's matching everything in my house right now and half my wardrobe. I didn't get black ones, but I'm pretty sure they had it because the store just happened to have that in like every color of the crushed velvet. Did I call it velour? Yeah. Possible this one is velour, but this is crushed velvet, right? So yeah, I asked for all that stuff, and then it like shows up in the store the next day, and I've been seeing these things for a long time. I've been having people come talk to me about stuff too. And It's like, it sounds cool and fun, but it's like, kind of weird at the same time that these things happen. I mean, just like there's a lot of stuff happening. Like I can go into rooms and like control the energy and stuff. Quite sure that's been happening, and then other little odd anomalies happen as well. Like maybe I lost my rent money or something, or just don't have any, and places would be like giving me like the last bit of alcohol they had, and or messing up my order and me getting it for free. And it's like, wow, what's the chance of that? Especially when it happens like a few times and stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I know. Like I have people talking to me about this stuff, and um, it's like it sounds fun and exciting, but it's like like kind of weird to see. And I know things have been different for a long time. This is like a 20-minute video. Oh well. Yeah, so, yep, definitely sounds cool, doesn't it? Getting what you asked for. I mean, there's a couple things that, like, I've wanted in my whole life that I've never had. Pretty much the only things I really care about. Some of this stuff, like, I mean, not sure if any of it matters. But it's cute to have, right? And it's just, like, kind of, like, weird, like, trying to sort out what's going on. I've been seeing this for a long time. I knew I was seeing it because I don't have problems, seeing things. I don't hallucinate and stuff like that. I don't read situations wrong very often, except for this. It kind of makes me read some situations wrong, like what's going on here, like before I could attempt to see that it was really happening. It was more of a feeling of what's going on, like knowing, like I mean, and the simple fact that I could know these things were happening or something along that area was happening. That too, it's like, how did I know? How did I understand that stuff was happening? Or something weird. It's like I can analyze situations really good, I guess. And it would just make me really paranoid for probably all my life. And I'm not sure if that actually ever gets to go away or not. It definitely got a lot worse once I was being told it's happening. And, by other people. Like, I know what I'm seeing. I know what's, my eyes are seeing. I don't have problems with that. I don't wear glasses. I can see just fine if I want to. Sometimes. It also makes me wonder, like, if that can be controlled, like, what's going on? How come, like, I get clued in to see stuff? Like, if something's laying out of place, do I really, like, analyze everything? I guess I've seen that. I can, like, analyze the whole store shelf, like, and just, like, looking over it real fast, see little things at a place. But at the same time, it makes me wonder if that's actually me doing that, because is this me, like, stocking store shelves with stuff I want? Um, that's interesting. Definitely, there's something going on there, and it involves me and the items. I was getting, like, all weird and paranoid. I think I talked about this before. I was getting all weird and paranoid towards people like starting to like interrogate them in stores. Like, what are you doing? Why are you putting that on the shelf? We told you to put that there. Like, what's up with this? Anyways, yeah, so they had the, I asked for more Friday the 13th shirts. Not, that wasn't necessarily the one I wanted. In fact, like, yeah, that one in specific would have been. I was asking for the other shirt I got. Check this out. Now, the Friday the 13th shirt, the specific one out of a million ones there probably are on the planet, would have been the same exact material and style as the other ones I had, as the other shirts I got with the Friday the 13th shirt. So, I mean, I didn't even think of that till just now, how non-coincidental that is, that those shirts were beside that shirt, because the Friday the 13th shirts are real regular cotton, heavy stuff, and I'll sweat anything like that. I'm gonna have to cut the arms off of it and stuff. Just, especially when I'm working out, I can't wear anything. So even this vest is a little warm because it's actual leather. And again, I wonder where the vest came from. I was standing outside the building. Now, I asked for these things a few more times, but I stood outside the building and I was like playing with it. I was like, let's see if we can do it. And so I go outside the thrift store and I ask for my black velvet suits to be in the store, and I gave it like 5 minutes. And however it works, I decide to wait like 5 minutes before I go in. And I go in there, and they had two. Unfortunately, I only bought one. I keep trying to save money, and I keep running out. So maybe that's a good thing that I'm saving money, because I don't know, that can kind of magically appear too. I don't necessarily chase money though, so, you know, I played lotto once, and I won some money. All my family won when I was a kid. And then that was used towards some stuff I kind of bought as well. But I think I only really played that one time. And then one time I found lottery tickets in the ground that were unscratched and they were winners. I didn't even go turn those in. That's how much I care about money though. So I could probably ask for that and, you know, live a little bit better, less on the edge. But it'd be a lot easier to rebuild everything and run away when I want to. Stay ran away this time. It wasn't not exciting. That wasn't the scary part when I ran away and just left everything behind. It was the other stuff. It was the stuff that was scary. And it wasn't like I just upped and laughed. It was no deal at all, no problem. I'm kind of used to that. I moved around a lot when I was a kid, so it's like nothing. So, but except for like afterwards, I realized like, oh wait a minute, you just threw away stuff you spent 40 years building, and probably a quarter of that time was shopping to buy those perfect items, and then another quarter was spent educating myself and researching on what I need and how to build like studios, workbenches, material, tool, whatever. I had everything down to like a sewing area. It wasn't fully set up yet. And I had forgot like how much knowledge and time it took to learn all that. But anyways, yeah, this is crazy, and I'm still like being the other me, and still like feeling nervous about things, But I've always felt that way. There's always been something about Earth that made me feel really nervous. This really didn't help to like start seeing this. It did the opposite of help for a minute. But yeah, I mean, like this guitar over here I'm looking at. How much did I pay for that? And it's got a scorpion on it. It just happened to appear. I mean, I am a Scorpio, so that's more than just a picture. Of a cool little insect that I made videos of in Mexico, where they're like crawling up my wall and stuff in the bathroom. Yeah, it's how how does that work? It's hard for me to like figure out what's happening here, and it's hard for me to like play along if I'm supposed to be playing along a certain way because I don't play along. You know, I can role play, but I see it as manipulation if I act like something different. Like sometimes I do that. Most of the time, if I'm going to manipulate things, I'm going to act like an asshole just to get a situation over fast. I generally won't manipulate to shift things like towards my way positively. Like I feel if there's going to be manipulation on it, it's not positive to begin with. It might have something to do with the things going on in this world and how I react to them. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. So like I asked for like all this stuff and it just appears there. And then other weird things happen in the world too, like not just asking for stuff. I ask for people and they appear sometimes. Although like the outcome of that doesn't feel positive usually. I guess one time one person was like you know trying to come at me, and then but I ended up wanting to turn that into me interrogating her to find out like how she ends up in my path, and I guess that energy, so they claim, have thrown that off completely. Kind of too bad, so sad, whatever. Seemed like a pretty interesting person to me. Seemed like we could have gone places, but I guess I'm not supposed to be asking. I guess I'm supposed to be playing along here, but I'm not good at that. I don't play along if I see other things going on. I don't. Like, I can be the world's greatest actor. I just don't like doing it. I already have to act like a human. That's hard enough for me. I guess that's what it's about, right? I'm supposed to act like I fit in or something. I don't know. But yeah, bro, that's crazy that this stuff can happen sometimes. I don't know. I guess I didn't always ask for a lot, so maybe it happened a lot. Whenever. Uh, but yeah, it's pretty interesting how all that can work out like that.